Interracial dating has never been easy for me doing it after divorce because I faced a lot of challenges, and most men thought I was coming there for money. And also, I didn't have the confidence to date them. And when I was on a dating site, it was a difficult experience that I need to share with you guys. If you're going to listen to this video till the end, if you're someone who's dating, that will help you. If you're someone who's going to be in an international dating, you see all the issues that I've gone through, and you can take one or two lessons from there because it's all about lessons. So let's go straight in. I started going on dating sites, and when the first person I met, the issues that I was having with them is that they thought I'm from Africa, and because Africa, those things that they see on television, children struggling, people not having enough food, children malnourished. And when he looked at me like that. Okay. And the good surprise sometimes when when they get to know you, you tell them like what you do, the kind of job you do, how you came here, the schools that where you went. That's when they started getting surprised that, oh, really? Okay. That's when they start treating you differently. Once they started hearing the history, they take you differently. But when we first dated, I would say that this person is just thinking, is someone to take me for a ride? You want to think like I don't understand, I don't know what I want. I like my sex object or something like that. You know, that's what they'll be thinking. Okay. And I got challenged a few times. For example, if I say I don't want something like that, they'll say, why not? Because they thought I don't deserve it. Okay. Even when people read my profile on a dating site, they used to get challenged, especially if I write, I want a man who is financially stable. They would like, is that why you come here to look for someone to look after you? I'm like, no, I'm also financially stable. I'm not there to be breaking it down to people. But once you're in the relationship, once you're beginning to explain yourself to them, they get to understand. One challenge that I faced are the children. Children were the reason why I broke up. Children were the reason why I ended up being in a relationship that don't even make sense because they interfere and the parents let them do that. So this is one of the challenges that I would say when you get in, figure out what the children are saying. Sometimes they're the baby mamas or the exes, they're using children to come up with rules, regulations, and things like that. Just watch out on children. And also when you're dating, if you see that even some people who are not even your class, even some people who are not what you're looking for, they would think, "Ah, I think if I can date her, um, she can still love me." There are times when I used to go on dates, and I'm seeing how unkempt this person is. They never even put the effort because they'll be thinking, I can just take anything, you know. And in such cases, there's so many times when I went on a date and I just said to the person, you know what? I can't have a date with you because you never put any effort to come to be on this date. I don't think you're serious. And because of that, I'm ending this date. I don't even speak to them. I could tell. So my standards started increasing day by day. Every time I go on a date, I'll be like, no, this is not it. You can tell that this person hasn't even put any effort. Okay. And now, in the relationships themselves, you find that some of these guys, they just want proper 50-50. Okay. 50-50, everything is split by half. So you ask yourself, why are you in that relationship? You split everything in half. Why do you want to be in a relationship? They'll be telling you, my wife, when my ex-wife, this is what we've been doing. So I'm not going to change. I've been doing this for the past 27 years or 25 years, 15 years. So if you're not careful, you are going to be in a relationship where they'll just draw the lessons from their past relationship with their ex, and they're just going to implement it in this relationship. Okay. So you have to go there with your own rules, how you want this relationship to function. Okay. So that's that. Children, rules, how they used to manage the relationship with the ex. They bring that in. They'll be telling you, me and my ex used to do this. My ex and I used to do this. My ex and I we used to do this. So if you can break that cycle of the ex and start doing things that you like, you have won. Okay? You have won if you do that. And majority of them, they don't want to get married because they'll be telling you that I've been married 3 to 4 times, so I'm not going to marry again. Believe them when they say that. Don't say they're going to change, once I'm in, they'll say how good I am and they'll change. They won't change for you. They've already told you. They're not planning to get married. If you're planning to get married, then that person is not your type. It's not what you're looking for. You have to move and find something else that you're looking for. Does that make sense? Yeah. And you find some who will tell you that I don't mind getting married. And some of them, they'll be very honest with you. They'll be like, I don't have anything to myself. And I have retired. So I won't be able to spoil you that much because I've already saved my retirement. Every month, I have a set amount of money that I use. So if you are coming here expecting me to spoil you, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to do that. But we can meet halfway on everything. You want to get married? We do 50-50. You get people like that. It's up to you what you want. Do you want to go for that? No. Okay. And another hurdle. Some of them, they'll be intimidated by your success, or if you are better off than them or their children, they start comparing you with their children, especially if you date older guys. We have children. They come to your house, they say, oh, God, these nice things, these things. They want those things from their children. They're trying to compete with you. Those people must go. You can't be in a relationship with someone who's trying to compete with you. Everything that you have, they want their daughter to have it, or he wants to have it. He has to go. You cannot live a life like that. Which means he says that he sees you as someone who should not have what you're having. So there's a right competition there. So why do you want to be in a relationship with such a person? I wouldn't. It's up to you. Then these retired folks, I've already mentioned about them. You need to be very careful. Retired. So what do they mean? How is their social life? Will you be able to be sitting in the house every weekend cooking, not even going out, because they'll be telling you that I can't afford that lifestyle of going out. I've gone out all my life, so I need rest. You need to figure out, is that what you want? Is that what you want? That because he has lived his life and now you're just coming here to entertain him and to keep him company. Is that what you want? You need to figure that out. But otherwise, if you meet the right guy, they will love you. They won't judge you. If you say you want something, you've got your own ways of doing things. The one who loves you will respect those your boundaries, and they'll just do exactly what you want. There are men like that. So I don't want to say that it's not going to be easy. It's going to be very difficult for you to. You may be lucky and just go and meet someone who understands, who is a traditional man, and you may meet someone who is very difficult. Okay, and some of them, they just want to experience how is it like dating an African woman. Okay, they're there. How is it like? They want to brag because they've heard so many things about African men and African women. So if you are walking around with an African woman, there's a certain people think about you. There's a way people think about you, like, I think you must be very good in bed, something like that, which is not true. Okay? So it's a myth. And these are things that you come across, and I heard all the time when I was when I was like getting into this interracial dating. But once I'm in, I'm happy. I'm happy. They are honest. If they don't like you, they just tell you. They don't start by going to cheat there and then they come back and then you find out that they are cheating on you, and then they say, oh, it's over because you found out. No. If they're no longer interested, they'll just say it. It's just as simple as that. I don't have any feelings for you. Full stop. That's one thing I like about interracial dating. Otherwise, to be honest, if you want to try it, it's the best. It's the best. It's the best. I don't see color. I see personality in a human being. So for me, I don't regret going that route. And at the same time, I'm not saying it's not good to date the white guy, the black guys. It's good if you can get an African man. They are there, who are lovely. If you want to go date interracially, it's still okay. All I can say is, guys, good luck. Thank you.